Hi, this is Matt, your Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 2144 Southeast Nordlund Court, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97123. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made to cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet the specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the garage sink basin to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. It does look like the sewer pipe runs directionally. We run straight ahead to the cul-de-sac in front of the house. It is an ABS plastic piping, and so far all of the joints, junctions in the pipe appear to be glued and watertight. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup. We're going to twist to the right, heading right at the center of the cul-de-sac out there. And we're going to start diving into the ground. And so far through the first 20 feet, everything has a nice strong downhill pitch. Everything moving pretty smoothly through this line. Here we are reaching the bottom of that dive, and it does look like we have some marginal pitch here. So at 23 feet, this is just still in the grassy area in front of the house. There's a little bit of marginal pitch, so you can see as we reach the bottom of this dive, and this is the most common area where you will see some standing water. There is some standing water. So at 24 feet, we go under, and we pop right out of it. So very, very minor. So we're going to run a test on that one on the pullback. What we're going to do is we're going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the line, and we're curious to see how this area reacts. Even with some standing water, it's very, very minor, and then we like that it's at the bottom of a chute, so everything is moving through the pipe with pretty quickly at this point. It hits this area and then just kind of slows down. But really, so 24 feet we go underwater and we come out of it. So it's about 1 foot. So in the overall scheme of marginal pitch in a line, that's very, very minor. And again, we'll run some tests on it on the pullback. That signifies a couple of things. So this transition signifies transitioning pipe size. So we just went from a 3-inch pipe into a 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. So you have another area, again, where there's a little bit of marginal pitch. And you can see where the areas where the water doesn't drain through as quickly as the other areas, you have this tendency for buildup. So this might be a case where, again, it's so minor, it might be a case where some maintenance of the lines might be required every 15 years or so, where you just put some pressurized water down the lines, blow everything out, and then you get back in business. But a couple areas of marginal pitch. And it is estimated that in the northwest here, where it rains, the amount of weight, pressure, and rain that happens up here, pressure on these lines, pretty much every line is going to settle or sag to some extent. And there you can see kind of when things don't go through here as quickly as possible, you have a tendency to get a little bit of buildup. Again, it's just a little bit flat through these areas, but still has a downhill pitch. Or still is moving. Reach a lateral 82 feet. So this would be the end officially of owner responsibility, 82 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to 30-34, and we dropped into this, the city lateral at 82 feet. Now this is the large lateral pipe that runs through the middle of the cul-de-sac out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And again, this is the end officially of owner responsibility. We're going to turn off the water, drain everything out, and then look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, so we have drained all the water out. What we're seeing is just a lot of flushable wipes and baby wipes still on the line, which is really kind of doing a number on the drainage of the line. You'll see here as we keep backtracking, there's just large amounts of flushable wipes or baby wipes have been used. So there you go. See, it's making it pretty much impossible to tell the condition of the pitch of the line. So we'd recommend having the pipes professionally jetted, having a company out and pressure wash basically the inside of this line, and then reevaluate the pipe for proper pitch at that point. But it makes our job pretty difficult if there's a bunch of crusted on or stuck on baby wipes and flushable wipes in this line. There you can see a whole bunch there. So it's just building up everywhere, and it's slowing things down. It looks like, for the most part, the line is draining okay, but with all of the flushable wipes stuck in there, or the baby wipes stuck in there, it's slowing things. Here's a bunch more. It's just slowing things down enough where it's just hard to tell. So I think that's the recommendation at this point, is we'd recommend having the pipes professionally jetted, blow all this out, and then reevaluate the line. Again, even though there is a bunch on there, for the most part, things are draining pretty well, it seems like. Here was the one area right before we transition from the ABS pipe to the 30-34 pipe. This is the area I was most curious about. So as we dive straight down in the ground, and again you can see a bunch of wipes stuck in there too. So it makes it hard to tell what the line is going to do unless we blow all of this out. I think there's going to be a little bit of standing water here, even after having the pipes jetted, but it's very minor at this point. So the camera head goes underwater at 24.5 feet, and it comes out at 24, so it's like 8 inches of standing water there, which again is really minor, all things considered. But I think that's the recommendation at this point, is having the pipes professionally jetted. So we'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist, drain repair company, and having them come flush out the lines and then reevaluate. For the most part, it looked like everything was draining through, even despite the buildup.